Well, thanks very much for coming along tonight, and you're going to do a few sessions for us. It's great to have you here. Now, I'm not going to single you two out, Brian, Steve, who I've got in the studio, but Trevor, I'm going to focus on you initially, just because you came on the show now. How long ago was it?
Would have been just after November, I think. I think it was it after? Yeah.
It was just
November,
after you had won the Hollywood Music and Media Award. What was it for?
It was the Hollywood Music and Media Award, the Best Blues category. And that was actually November the 17th. Not that I remember that particular day for any particular reason.
I would remember it too. If I just won a Hollywood Award, I think I'd have that noted down in my mind. So I know you spoke to us on the show, and we did play the song Where the Wild Ones Go, which you're going to perform for us later.
Yep.
But now you've got two new recruits to your sort of band? Because Brian and Steve have just joined up, and I think it's just been a recent thing. How long have you all been together?
We've been together all of 2.5 weeks now, I think. It originally started when I did the album. I was sort of on my own, but I'd been sort of badgering Steve for ages to try and get him to play drums. And me and Brian, we played in a band like a lot of years ago. We did some gigs in Germany together for about a week. So I've known them over quite a long period of time. So it's great that they've sort of joined the band, Joe. So
they've not just joined on the back of you because you've just won this Hollywood Award.
No.
Some people might do like, oh, Trev's just won a Hollywood Award.
How dare you insinuate?
Someone in your band.
It's amazing because they actually know us and they're still joined, But it's it's not that.
So you've won a Hollywood Award already for Where the Wild Ones Go, which is it's a brilliant blues piece. Did you write that yourself?
I did, yes.
You did, yeah. What's next then? Because obviously you've wrote that, you've won an award for it, you've sort of established yourself. You've got two new great guys with you now. As a threesome, are you hoping to play any festivals? Are you hoping to create something new, write something new, publish something?
Yeah, we're playing the Maryport Blues Festival in July. So that we've got a few gigs coming up there, so we're lining up things like that now. We're also going to be doing a bit more recording and working on the next album. And just all of the normal things that you sort of do in a band,
Yeah, and do you go out gigging quite a lot then now you've just kind of joined up with Brian and Stephen together?
We're just putting gigs in now. So the first one is on the 20th of July at Hebburn at Wardle's, and then so we'll go to the Maryport Blues Festival, and there's other people coming, and so there's other gigs sort of on the cards. But we're just busy seeing what's about at the moment.
Yeah.
It's just been really doing all the rehearsing and stuff like that.
Of course, yeah. I suppose you two are going to have to get used to. Well, I suppose all three get used to playing together. Because I can imagine, is that quite hard when you come in to? I mean, I suppose this is Trevor's kind of baby, and he's sort of wrote it.
Steve and I play together and have in many other bands.
Yeah.
And I play guitar in another band with Steve presently. So. We're quite used to each other.
Yeah. Oh, that's good then.
We're kind of a double act.
So you've got a gel there already, which always helps. Where are you all from? Can I just ask?
I'm from Burnerfield.
All right.
So close by, yeah. Not far.
Yeah, I'm from Gosforth, but I live in Sunderland.
All right.
In Greenside.
Yeah. So you're all very close and very local.
Yeah.
So, you took this award across, and you kind of won an award in America, and I think you mentioned that there was an award ceremony coming up in the UK as well.
That's right, yeah. On September the 9th, one of the tracks that we're doing in a session, "Hate Me for a Reason," that's nominated in the British Blues Awards.
Brilliant.
So we'll find out at the Newark Festival whether it's won it or not.
Well, fingers crossed for you.
Yeah. Actually, people can vote online for it. In fact, actually.
Well, how do we do that then?
The easiest way is just to go straight to my website, and right at the top of the website there's it's got a link, and also you can listen to the song, and you can also download it for free and things as well.
Brilliant.
Which is just www.trevorsewell.com.
So that's www.trevorsewell.com.
That's the one.
And you are the Trevor Sewell Band.
Yeah.
Now, when did you come up with that name?
It was really difficult, It was like, I don't know where I got the name from. I just thought that's got a really good ring to it, and it's like, and it was Steve that pointed out it was actually my own name. I mean, imagine me surprise when I found that out.
It's a stage name as well.
Yeah, and it's my stage name.
But it actually didn't have that name before you walked into Metro Radio, did you?
That's right, because nobody'd asked us before until you did, Gaynor. So actually, you're completely responsible for that. So thanks.
And here was me hoping they would call it the Gaynor Marshall Band.
The band members weren't interested.
They weren't, not at all.
Not bothered.
So, few festivals and stuff this year. I've got to ask long term, because everyone's always looking forward to the. Everyone looks straight forward to. You've got coming up festivals. You've got this award coming up, which is going to be in London. Is that right?
It's in Newark.
In Newark, in Newark. I used to live in Newark.
Did you?
I did, yeah. Next year, a few years on from now, you're going to continue gigging. Are you going to continue going? Are you going to move around from the northeast and try and get yourself in different little venues?
I think there's a good chance that we'll probably go and do something in America. Probably in Los Angeles, because there has been a couple of tentative inquiries.
But weren't you supposed to go over off the back of the Hollywood Award?
Yeah,
and you couldn't make it.
There was. Well, that was a bit of a long story going on around the Hollywood thing. I was actually something came up which stopped us sort of going. But we're doing Hollywood again this year.
Brilliant.
In November. So there's. I think whether it's this year or whether it's next year, I think the chances are probably we'll go and do something at some point in America. Because actually the album made it to #1 in the American blues scene chart.
Oh wow, fantastic!
It was 7 weeks there.
And what's the title track of the album again?
Calling Your Name.
And how can people get that if they want to get their hands on it? Is it just downloadable from your website, or can you get that on iTunes?
You can get it on iTunes. You can get it on Amazon, any of the digital networks. Also, there's a limited edition CD has come out on an Austrian label called War Records. Once again, if you go to my website, you point at that. What that is the Calling Your Name album, the whole album with an extra 4 tracks on as well. And it's actually called Calling Your Name as well. So that's available pretty much everywhere, I think.
As well as that, you've just said where you can get the album from. What about if people want to keep in touch and they want to find out where you're gigging and stuff like that? Have you got a Facebook or a Twitter account? Yeah,
both. I'm on Twitter, Trevor Sewell, but I don't really understand Twitter very much, I have to say. Facebook, you can get. I've got a music page which is Trevor Sewell Music, or my normal page is just trev.sewell. So anybody can find out anything from there, or my website trevorsewell.com.
Sounds brilliant. So you've got to get there, find out, try and get the album, try and download that. Also keep in touch with you, see where you're going for festivals, see where you're gigging, because I know a lot of people are going to be dead interested. They're going to track you down, see what you're doing. Personal question just from me to you, because you said you were going to America next year, and I've always loved to go on tour with a band. And I was just wondering, you've just signed these 2 members up 2 weeks ago. Any chance of signing a 4th member up?
Definitely.
Maybe me and Alan could come along just for the crack.
Yeah, that's fine.
I do play the tambourine very well.
It's just what we've been looking for. Actually, the ads were meant to go in tonight. I'll have to ring up and stop the adverts now.
Okay, then I should have brought my tambourine along. But we're going to get a few session tracks on from you. Thanks very much for coming in. It's great to see you. Do keep in touch with us as well. Let us know where you're going. Let us know what you're doing. I'd be dead interested to find out. Obviously, we want to know if you win the award. So make sure you do give us a ring.
I'll definitely do
Trevor.
that.
Yeah, it'd be great. All 3 of you. Not once you've had a few drinks, though. Probably beforehand. We don't want any. Well, actually, probably be a better call.
It might be, yeah.
And keep in touch with us. And fantastic news. And it's great to see 3 local guys come in. You seem to be doing so well, not just in the northeast, but all over. And it's nice to see some blues music back around as well, because it's not often you see it. And not a lot on the charts anyway, from what Metro Radio play at the moment. It's very much a hoodie on and we're all synthesising our voices at the moment. But it's great. It's really nice to see that.
Hoodie on.
Hoodies on, yes. Next time he's come in, where are your shades? Where are your shades? It's dark and raining outside. I need to have sunglasses on.
Have you got
next time?
It's the norm. Oh, well, thanks again. Thanks very much.
And thanks for having us.
Cheers.
It's been brilliant.
No worries. Thank you.